All right, YouTube, hello. Should be live with the new Star Citizen patch. This is on the PTU, so it's not live for everybody yet, but it's essentially an example of what everybody's going to be getting in the near future. Just woke up in Orison. Now, I think there's new cloud tech in this patch. Supposedly supposed to make clouds run a little bit better. The other new thing is the hair tech. Let's see, can we take off this helmet real quick and see? New hair. I'll probably see it better from the other camera. Reopen chat real quick. Hello guys. Off this. Yeah, let's get that hair tech. Alright, can't go out on that. Oh, I can go out on the back. Okay. Here's Orison. Inventory, we want the outside camera. You guys looking a little weathered, shall we say. That's one example of the new hair tech, but I think the women's hair, or the longer hair I should say, shows it off a bit better. Where we can find somebody. Is the new Star engine in game yet? No, not the one that you saw at CitizenCon. That one has still got some work to be done. Okay, we're gonna go. Luckily, the AI are still standing in the plants. There were people saying that some of the new AI was a little bit more responsive, but I'm gonna have to go. I have to say that maybe not. I don't think we're seeing responsive AI until server meshing comes in, really. FPS feels pretty low here. We'll have to get out of Orison, I think, before we start getting some decent FPS. Wait here. Hope you guys are doing well, though. I do want to check out the new Salvage stuff. I want to find some new locations. I've seen that there's new locations at, like, Loreville. And then I believe Microtech has some as well. So we might make that one of our top priorities, to go check those locations out. This PTU already has the things from CitizenCon. It has some of the hair stuff. That's the first feature to come over. So yeah, you can see my guy's got new hair, which is not super impressive on its own. The guy floating through the ground back there. He disappeared. He'll probably pop. Oh, there he is. There he is. Things looking very Star Citizen-y, that's for sure. Is the rep layer turned on this wave? No, I don't think so. I think that's just in the Evocati testing right now. So this is not Evocati. If it was, whoa. Oh, here's the guy. Now, does he have new hair? Let's see your hair, dude. We don't know. No idea. We'll have to find somebody else with new hair. Okay. Coming up to the, we're taking our bus, public transit, over to the Star Station. I'm not sure what ship I should take out. Want something? Does anyone know what the fastest ship quantum drive is? Like stock? I don't want to do like a lengthy ship outfit for the PTU. I just want to grab something that's speedy. Next station. If this is your but we could take out the Vulture right away and just test some stuff. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Retaliator. I don't even know if I have the Retaliator. Spirit. Spirit has a good jump drive. Enjoying the view? Our next shuttle is approaching. Just take the vulture. All right. Spaceport. You can always take the vulture up. I don't mind. Have you been enjoying my podcast? Thank you, man. I've been enjoying making it. We're gonna record the next episode today, after this stream, actually. That's the Level With Me podcast for anyone unaware. I do it on a different YouTube channel with Matimi and I. Good times, though. We're enjoying it. Spirits both have the military drives. Okay. So, I'll admit I'm a little bit less interested in the salvage right away. And if the spirit can get me out of Atmo a little quicker and over to some of these new locations, I'll take that. And then we'll switch over to the vulture to test out some of the new salvage. I just want to see some of these new locations. So let's see. Crusader. That's the manufacturer. Play, I have it here. Yay, I have a spirit. Okay.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Tried playing this with a 1660 and it didn't work. Yeah. That checks out. All right.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
Let's make sure we just have a helmet and
Your vehicle has been
general gear.
Please visit us again.
Weapons. Let's get a gun on here. I'll take the Christmas green F9. Do we have a tractor beam? We do. These guys. What do we got? Sustenance? No, we don't have anything. Okay. Where it is my thing. Hangar 7. All right, let's go. Is this any good? I like it. I'm a big fan. Okay, Hangar 7. Yeah. Brain can't remember. Oh. Sir. Seven. That's me. See you later, dude. Sharing an elevator. All right, here's the beautiful Spirit C1. I do like this ship. I don't think I'm going to upgrade my Cutlass for it, though. They'll probably do a balance pass on it and give it some better shields or something. Where I close. Here we go. Okay, door closed. Open sesame. It is interesting that they have this additional airlock now for the cargo. I wonder if that's in preparation for the new kind of the engineering and atmospheric models and stuff that they're planning for the game. I like that the Spirit has the remote turret, though. I do prefer that over the Cutlass's turret system. Power her up. Probably should have checked to make sure that my flight controls were copied over properly. I think they are, but engines weren't on. Okay, can we open the hangar? Alright, that worked. Whoa, this is sensitive right now. Let's bring the speed down a little. Yeah, this ship is like ready to go. I think I want to pull in the gear yet because I think the wings fold out. We'll give it a sec. Squeed out. Okay. Squeed's out. We're good. Let's take her out. Good, all my flight controls are copied over properly. Man, that thing barely fits. I've seen people complain about the C1. Like, give it a bigger hangar. It really is like right on the edge of what could fit in there.
Pleasant stay.
All right, let's open her up.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Have I considered multicasting the Twitch? Yeah, I have. I'd like to. I want to get a 40 series card into my streaming rig so I can do the AV1 encoding. So I don't eat up all my bandwidth, basically. Real quick. All right, so actually you guys could help me out if you know, but I do know that there's the Hurston. There's that new location on Hurston that looks pretty cool. I don't really think there's much on Crusader. There's like a new Hurston outpost and I wanted to check that out. Let's see. Can we just jump? Ammo? Let's try it. I think we can do it. Hurston, 31 million kilometers away. No problemo. Engage.
Travel engaged.
Alright, we are in quantum. Is this EPTO? Yeah, I think it's EPTO. It's either PTU or PTO. I believe it's EPTO though. Wave 1, which would mean that some people are in, some people are not. You think the C1 is one of the best looking ships ever? I think it looks fine. I'm not a... It feels like a form over function to me, and I've become less of a fan of form over function, where you're like, why does it have giant wings exactly? Because it makes it a huge target, right? I guess it has speed. So that adds up a little bit with like the engines sort of fitting in on the wings there. But then it's got a lot of extra wing space that you're like, I don't think that's for lift. It's just there to make it look cool. So CIG has to do a little bit more balance over the cooler looking ships that just present much bigger targets, you know? They gotta figure out how to make those fit into some of the meta a little better in my opinion. But that's sort of the combat perspective, I guess. Oh, are the tips of the wings the VTOL area? Interesting. Right. I haven't tried VTOL on this ship yet. That's the other thing I want to see how it is implemented. The last Q&A, I think with Yogi maybe, he didn't totally... He had some ideas about VTOL, but wasn't like completely sure on how it was going to get implemented. Okay. And this does feel like a pretty fast quantum drive. That's nice. I'm glad that they're getting some ships in the game with faster quantum drives at the start, considering how much you have to like remake your accounts and re-equip all your ships in there. Such a tiny little tractor beam up there. 322 did not drop today. The EPTU patch dropped, I think, on Friday or Saturday. Basically over the weekend. Right when I was logging off for the week, they're like, here's some new content. I was like, thanks. You've been thinking of trading your C1 for a Zeus? Well, you can always just do that when the Zeus goes on sale when it launches. The Zeus does look very cool. I'm much more excited about the Zeus's design than I am about this ship, to be honest. I like this ship, it's fine, but I like ships that look a little more spaceshipy and less airplane-y, maybe. That makes sense. Okay, so there's supposed to be a new location here. I don't know if I can just look at it and jump to it. There's like a new outpost, basically. Does anyone remember what it's called? Relying on you, chat. This stuff was not well documented in the patch notes. Let's see. I'm going to look at the names and see if anything jumps out to me. HDSF. What is that? HDSF. Bart. Can't help. Man. Okay, we're gonna. Oh wait. No, reclamation and disposal. That's not it, is it? Obviously, Lorville. Sherman. Pinewood. Colfax. So there's a location here that's supposed to have all the cool stuff. You don't think there's a QM for... Oh, quantum marker? Really? Now, do I have to take a mission, maybe? How are people finding the locations, then? Because that's really what I wanted to check out today. Okay, let's... Chance to impress. Peeping Tom. A lot of salvage missions. And I guess we could just go get the vulture if I can't find it. Okay, so the new location is just not, it has no QT point. QT to TPF on Hurston? What's TPF? Was that the salvage yard location? No. I'm looking for the TPF spots. Pumpkins. Okay, 324 you said? Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see anything that stands out as TPF to me. Okay. I'm going to hit around to the other side of the planet so we can go to the station. We'll run a salvage mission in the meantime. Yeah, I guess people are just finding the outpost or something.
Travel engaged.
85 kilometers from TPF. What's or T? Yeah, TPF. What is TPF though? Easier to look up TPF on the sky map. Okay, let's see.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, I don't see anything that stands out as TPF to me. Yeah, I'm looking at it. TPF. TPF. I fly with joysticks, man. Well, before we crash... Cool looking city. TPF on a different planet. No, I swear it was Hurston was like the location. Okay, where's the station? Station is right there. Oh, TPF is the new jump town. You know, there's like an outpost on Hurston that's like in the ocean somewhere. It looks really cool. But as far as I'm aware, there's no like instructions on how to get into it. So we'll take a salvage mission in the meantime if we can figure out where those locations are.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Down. Oh good, I get to practice my C1 landing. I don't really fly this ship much. Rotate the cam up. And dang, this thing is fast. I gotta slow the actual. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. There we go. Piece of cake. Oh! Who needs a landing cam, right? When I can just eyeball it. Close enough.
Doesn't stay.
Alright, let's kill the engines.
Engines off.
Alt N to do the auto landing. I'm not playing Star Citizen to auto land, man. I do my manual landing. Like 90% of the fun of this game is landing. Alright, let's go get the vulture and we'll do some salvage. The way in? Hopefully. Arrival. Yeah, that thing barely fits in the hangar. Do I think Squadron 42 will be released before 2026? Yeah, absolutely, dude. Did somebody say they don't think it's going to be? I think Squadron 42 has a very good chance of coming out this year, to be honest. Or, sorry, 2024. This year. In the next 3 weeks, guys, it's coming out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah.
Welcome.
But if not 2024, then I feel like 2025 at the latest. Because if they say it's feature complete, I mean, how much more time do they expect people to wait for it, right? Okay, so Drake, Vulture, here we go. May as well claim this one. I don't even
Your insurance claim has been sent.
why it wasn't. I hate this UI so much, dude. All right, there we
Your
go.
vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
In a quick 10 clicks, you can do whatever you want. 10 clicks and a bunch of scrolls.
Please visit us again.
Hangar 01. Let's go test out that new salvage stuff. I might even have to bind stuff to like see what it is. Have I reached 10K yet? 10K what? How much more time do they expect people to wait for it? Well, I mean, the funding and interest in this game is only growing, so I mean, I don't think they want people to wait a long time, but realistically, I think people would wait a long time. If they needed to ship it in 2026, I think CIG would they deal with a little bit of backlash, but it wouldn't be disastrous for them. We're gonna go into the closet. Try going in the cockpit over here. Into. Hey, South Africa, how's it going, man? All right, power on. Engines on. Request takeoff.
You are clear to launch.
Hey, the request takeoff function is working in EPT. That's nice. They always break that. I swear, it's like every other patch. It goes from working to not working. All right, so we'll. I guess we want to select a salvage mission. Let's get a salvage mission. Salvage. Okay, Drake Cutter, salvage rights. It's all the same thing, right? Sure, we'll take a cutter. These are all fairly close to me, right? L3 and L4. Let me just see how far away those are. I don't want to go too far. Oh, I didn't even check which L3 and L4 it was. Hang on. Microtech L4, ArcCorp L3, Hurston L3, Crusader L4. Why? Do we just take all of them? I think we just take all of the contracts so that we can sort it out later. This game, man. If I could, like, imagine if the mission systems just let you see it on the map beforehand. Okay, so let's see where this Scorpius is. Does it show me? Salvage claim. Okay, that's... Where's kind of far, to be honest. I think it might have had a Crusader L3. Let's see real quick. Okay, so that's that one. Hurston L3, ArcCorp L3. Back. Salvage claim, it's all the way back there. It was Arc L4? Arc L3. It was L3. That one. Further away. That one is further. Okay, so I think it was just the first mission we had was probably the closest. And now it's all mixed up though, I think. Okay. All right, we'll hit this one. Okay, it's the 2 jump. All right, let's go. I'm surprised it hasn't kicked me off the landing pad yet. Gotta fix that thing where the ships want to take off at a weird angle. Station over there. Bunch of flying.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Oh, abandon the missions. Well, we'll just hit this one. I mean, I would love to make this game easier to playable. One day, quality of life upgrades, guys. Turn off proximity assist to have ships not take off like that. Interesting, Poto. What setting is that in? So is Pyro coming with 3.22 now? Oh, okay, good. The game crash. Do I still use those armrest things? Yeah. I do. Actually, you know what? While we're at it, since we're doing this, we may as well go over controls, key binding. So let's see. Salvage. Want to confirm. Okay. Toggle fire right. Relative beam spacing. Okay, focus fracture tool is left alt W. I think that's the main one that we're going to need to get into. I would like to, okay, salvage beam access. I would like to get it properly bound to my sticks though. So let's see. Salvage. I do have, oh. Yeah, very little of that is actually set up for, okay. Seems like we'll probably just have to do it on mouse before we get there. Okay, so game settings, proxy assist off. Play, oh, there we go. I assume that's what you mean? Proximity assist off? Okay. All right, Mr. Jesus Christ. Gotta ban Jesus, people. What flight sticks do I use? I'm using the VKBs. Kind of committed to VKB. I do like the looks of those Virpal Galaxies or something, but I mean, they're 500 a piece for each joystick. So I'm kind of committed to my brand for a while, I think. I was hoping that VKB would develop a different stick for the left stick controls, but they haven't. So I'm still using the Space Combat Grip, and then I'm using the Gunfighter, I think Mark III on the right. How's my FPS? Let's check. I am playing at 4K, all the visuals basically cranked, but I've gotten way more FPS than this in older builds of Star Citizen, so it's not great right now. I've also noticed some pretty significant lag around, depending on where the cockpit is oriented by the camera. Like sometimes if the camera gets too close to the certain things within the cockpit, then the frame rate goes to... Obviously, the game's not rendering anything here aside from like space and a single spaceship. Is our sticks better for PvP or mouse and keyboard? I think it just kind of comes down to personal preference. I think CIG has done a better job of integrating joystick balance than just about any other game out there that supports all different types of input. So I believe that they will do their best to try and make joysticks a very competitive, if not the most competitive way to fly spaceships. But for a while, I believe some of the top pilots were saying that hand on stick and mouse was the best way to do it. So left hand, if you're right-handed anyway, you'd be left hand on a stick and then right hand on a mouse, and that was supposed to give you the most competitive advantage. But that's just from what I've heard. I can't speak from personal preference. I can tell you that I like flying with sticks way more than I like flying with mouse, and I'll be very interested to see how they adjust things with the auto gimbal, because when Master Modes comes out, there's going to be a huge advantage to not using gimbaled weapons in that you'll get a double rate of fire, but you're essentially totally in control of your shots hitting your target at that point. So I'm curious to see what happens with master modes. I imagine all of the meta and what controls and all that work the best is going to change up a bit in master modes. HOTAS is most realistic. Well, I mean, if you look in game, even they're using HOSAS, right? They're not using HOTAS. Some of the ships might have HOTAS, but I think even the very early, what's that one of the very first starter ships, the RSI something. That one also has dual joysticks. So right from the start, even the ships themselves have the dual stick configuration. All right. Salvage target coming up. Hey, Jason, how's it going? Okay, the Gladius has HOTAS and the Aurora has HOSAS. Right, okay. Yeah, the game clearly switches it up. I think what's nice is that Star Citizen allows you to play with all these different ways. I've seen really good players use Xbox control, you know? If we can get to our salvage claim without crashing into it. Right. That's only 43 kilometers away. Alright, so a few things I want to try. I want to fill up a bunch of SCU so we can do the exterior salvage, and then we can oop, I'm coming in. And then we can try the breaking it down, but I'm curious to see how the salvage buffer works. I want to see if I can fill up a bunch of containers and then fill up the buffer again beyond that. But it's possible. It doesn't look like my salvage controls are still mapped. I'll have to kind of mess around with it. I haven't done salvage in quite a while. That's quantum. What is this? That's scanning. I think I still need to manually switch into salvage mode. It's possible that my joysticks will control it to a degree. I'm coming in hot. Whoops. Whoa, coming in way too fast there. I wasn't really paying attention. It's so hard to gauge your speed in space sometimes when you're not looking at the tiny little readouts next to you. Let's turn off coupled flight for a second so we can just cruise in. It's 12 SCU buffer for this version of the PTU. Gotcha. All right. Low. Down. Here's my Scorpius. Okay. Slow the ship down a little bit. Now, what is... I forgot the buttons for salvage. I haven't done it forever. Key bindings. Vehicle salvage. Okay, so there's a toggle salvage mode. Is it Alt M? I'm trying to remember. Okay, so fracture tool is left Alt and W. Cycle, focus, salvage modifiers, but do on them. Salvage beam, left Alt. Salvage mode gimbal toggle. That's just G for gimbal. try left alt. Oh, I want. Game sometimes, man. Wait, did it say on the thing interact mode? Default is M. Okay, I thought M was for mining, but that makes sense. Okay, so all right, so we've got the exterior, right? So we can do the skin of the ship. I know I can gimbal that, so if I don't want to actually move this ship around. Then I think I'm supposed to be able to shift one of those into like a tractor beam though, right? So that I don't have to fly around the ship, I'm supposed to be able to like rotate it with my beam. That would be the next thing that I want to try. Now let's see if I center my stick, will the mouse, okay, so well, G do the gimbal mode. Okay, so I can move it around with the mouse with G. I don't have to constantly mess with the ship if I don't want to. What did I do? I just right-clicked with the... Whoa. Am I moving the ship? Okay, I think I'm moving the ship. Interesting. So one of them... Okay, so if I hold R, can I rotate it? Oh, I can rotate it. Sick. Okay, that's very cool. That is a nice update. So now you can basically like... I mean, you're skinning the ship, right? Okay, so now what happens if I right-click? We get back into both salvage modes? Okay. Interesting. That's very cool. So before you had to kind of fly your ship around. I don't mind that, to be honest. I kind of enjoyed that a little bit. In fact, since it does shut your system down to activate the tractor beam, there might still be some speed advantages to just not rotating the ship and instead rotating your ship in space around it. But I do like that it has the tractor beam set up now. Okay, so we'll take some of this. And let's see. I'm trying to look at my my buffer now. Where does it say? Depot. Okay, 1.2 out of 14 SCU. On the right. Does it have it on the left too? No, okay. I think that's yeah. It's not two different stations. I think the Reclaimer might have two different stations where it's stored. Okay. Cool. So, yeah, we're almost done with the skin here. And then I'll be able to try the whole salvage. Okay, the two stations are the same. Okay. I do like the update that they made to the Reclaimer, though. Now people don't have to be in the cargo bay while you're salvaging. You just kind of go down there with the team afterwards and then, like, dispense everything and organize it. Makes way more sense to me. Alright, let's see. Right click. Okay. Whoop. Okay, so R rotate. Let's rotate it around. Why is this so weak, man? I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's supposed to have a certain amount of mass, so I can only rotate it at a certain speed. Whoa. Whoa! Why is it rotated so much faster? Just testing the rotation out a little bit. I mean, it is neat. Okay, shall we try some of the we're at 1.8. It's hard. I find it hard to, especially on this type of ship, to know how much whole in salvage there's left on this thing. Oh, did I turn on my lights? Oh yeah, makes a bit more sense. Interesting. Okay. Almost at 2 SCU in the buffer. Boy, the lights makes way more sense. Actually, this with zoom, the new zoom tools too that they're talking about, sounds like it could be really good. There's something like very relaxing and enjoyable about this. It's kind of got that car wash simulator vibe, right? People who can figure out how to do this the fastest will make more money, you know? $140 SC next patch? Yeah, I assume all of this is going to go through significant balance overhauls for most of the ships. This doesn't salvage the way that I would expect it to. Looking pretty good on this. I do want to try rotating it. Yeah, if I left click instead of right click, what happens? Let's switch my other. Oh no, that just activates. Okay, so right click switches me over and it gives me a tractor beam. And then rotate. Now that it's lit, that helps. I still think the rotation controls are a little weak on this. History chicken. Looks like we got a lot of good stuff off. Okay, so I'm not even doing anything right now. Let's try the whole fracturing, alright? This is what we came here for. So should be on Alt W, right? Whoa. Now what? Okay. Okay, I can scroll wheel it up. Then I hold down left click and then what? I don't see any sort of indicator anywhere. Move within 50 meters. No material. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay, okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, we broke it. All right, and now what? Right click? What's right click do? Alt S? Okay, hang on. Now Alt S is the same thing. Still doing surface. So Alt W. Well, you can do both at the same time? What? Right Alt S. Are you effing kidding me, man? Okay, hang on. Whoa. Okay. Drifting away a little bit. Okay. Like that. Now what? Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. Just a little closer. Whoa. Okay. What? That is for sure one of the weakest effects I've seen in this game, but it is... Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can do it now. Wow. Okay. Can I do it to the turret? Maybe not. It reminds me of the beam 'em up Scotty effect from the original Star Trek show. Everything starts kind of beaming around. Vulture doing lines of powder. Oh look, it gives me the UI for it. Actually, I do hope they give us some third-person UI stuff for this game. Okay, let's see. Do I need to be close for this? Yum yum. So silly. Alright, where's that wing? Now that stuff is worth way more than the surface material. Hopefully the surface material like sells. They balance it out so the surface material sells for a lot, so it takes a little more time to get that, and then hull is like quick. Let's see. I think I missed a couple pieces here or there. There we go. Let's see. 8.3. Did that increase how much we have? And that was worth almost nothing as far as I could tell. Little pieces here. I guess the turret doesn't count for whatever reason. Okay, so Alt. Man, how do I turn it off? Basically, is what I want to know now. W. Alt S, okay. Alt M. Okay, so here, let's try this now. I'm gonna get out of my seat and we will go dispense some of the boxes. So this is the biggest update, honestly, is just the fact that it holds the boxes now in a buffer. So you don't have to keep jumping down here every time you gain 1 SCU. Because we have 8 plus SCU right now. Ooh, also I'm curious about the manufacturing. So can I craft a big tractor beam? Multi-tool. Okay, I can't craft the big tractor beam here. Maybe you can on the reclaimer. Okay, so interesting. 1 SCU. Can I change that? 1 SCU, 3 seconds. I wonder if you can change it if they're thinking about changing it at some point. So, oh, auto eject? Let's see what happens now. Okay, well, let's do this. Step out of the way. Construction material approaching. Nice. Let's do the next one. Hey, an auto ejection system. Back that up one. Back this now. Gosh, that's so much better than before. 1,000 times better. I mean, that system's still a little jank, but whatever. I think they were working on an even better system for that. The guy was demoing it, I think, like an ISC not that long ago. Maybe that was CitizenCon. I can't remember. There's so much Star Citizen stuff happening. Yeah, the Reclaimer can do the 16 SCU crate. So this one only does 1 SCU. Okay, so we'll do this one now. So that's the recycled material. We should get 2 crates of that, I think. Now, will it be a different color? Will recycled material be a different color? Looks the same. And it tells me, which is nice. E-tool does. Next one coming out. Cool. Okay, so that should be it. Yeah, there's a little bit more. Well, actually, there's almost a full SCU of construction material. Can you not eject partial SCU? It seems kind of dumb. But maybe like, I don't know, whatever. Maybe 1 SCU doesn't matter. Okay. Now, if I explore, will I find more salvage? Or do I basically have to take the con? Thank you, 6. Yeah, any additional likes would be appreciated, dudes. You can beat that YouTube algorithm. Okay, so let's see if I do a scan. Will it pull anything up for me? Interesting. It's not giving me any distances on those scans, which is weird. Now it's giving me a crate. 19. Oh, there's something down here. Is it an actual asteroid? Is it? Closer. Tell me what it is, right? Went up on a wreck. Maybe it is an actual asteroid. I always forget when the icon crash into it. Alright. Seen a lot of evidence of other wrecks out here. It's kind of how you used to be able to do it, but now it seems like it's maybe more mission focused. Which is fair. Okay. Let's look at our missions real quick and oh wow. All of these ones super close by. Or maybe, I don't know. First in L4. Okay, so these are the close. I wish it would tell me. That would be the most useful stat right there, is just tell me what it is. Ooh, a raft salvage? That sounds fun. Constellation. 20,000. I think I would fill up this thing right away. Here, why don't we go... Can we sell this at this station? That would be nice to figure out. Okay, I think... Oh, if I slow down, we can jump it. Forgot what the jump range is. I think it's 50 km. Oh. Maybe it's 40.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, let's try selling some of this stuff. Or do I have to take this to an actual planet to sell this salvage? That would be the question. I forgot. It's been so long. Does anyone remember if I can sell salvage here or not? Offices by... Yeah. So it's the admin office. But TDDs are only on planets, right? Planet side. Okay. I got what you're saying. Well, let's see. The other thing that I wanted to... Obviously, the Reclaimer Claw would be cool to see. But I also want to see... Oh, hey, Salty might hop. An hour from now. Typing on the wrong keyboard. Okay. I really want to find those locations. We'll head to another salvage site. Real quick. But I want to... find those planetary locations, because I didn't realize they were in the game until people started posting screenshots of it. As far as... Where am I? Here? That one's far. That one's really far. Okay. Another Scorpius. I was hoping for a cutter, but let's see. That one's close-ish. And it takes us closer to Crusader, which works for me. Okay. Allegedly, there's another 3.22 patch dropping today at some point. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that, man. If anyone knows the directions, like... That's the weird thing is people found these cool locations on Hurston and Microtech, but I don't know how to get there, the thing. I thought they were going to be waypoints, but I think they're maybe a little more secret or tied into mission markers. Alright, we're 16 mil out. I'm going to check Reddit and just see if they posted like the guide on where to get to those new locations. Yeah, the Idris is supposed to have the interior, at least in the files. I'm not sure if the in-game Idris has the interior, but they're clearly prepping for the Idris to come into the game as a player-flyable ship soon. So that's pretty exciting. Not seeing the thing. Yeah, I'm seeing locations on Hurston now. On Reddit, but I'm not seeing where to get to those locations. They're not widely disclosed either, so how to find Jumptown on Daymar. So is there a new Daymar Jumptown location? Yeah, I'm not interested in that though. I'm interested in the outpost locations. The new outposts look cool. Okay. Yeah, there's somebody else posting the compound that's on Hurston that looks really cool, but I don't know how you get there. Elevators are not going to work too well on this? Okay. Yeah, if anybody knows the Loreville location, or rather the Hurston location, let me know. I wonder if it's tied to a mission, though. That's the only way you get the marker. Otherwise, after this salvage, I'll get the Reclaimer and see if we can activate the Claw or something. And then maybe do a couple of FPS missions. On the verse guide, search for Cutter's Rig. Okay. Well, it's finding lots of Bible stuff when I search on the verse guide. Yeah. Okay, I think I found it. Coming up on the next thing. Search. Cutter's Rig.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay. Rig. Here we go. Okay, so navigate. OM navigation will instruct you to travel to an orbital marker. From here, you adjust your distance to the marker. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm gonna hit the salvage claim, and then we'll go and we'll check out the rig after this. I do want to try some of this, like breaking stuff down stuff a little more. It is cool. Thank you, chat. Appreciate that. This game. I mean, it's fine because, like, ultimately. Oh, right. I'm going to the station. I'm going to this thing here. 74 kilometers away. All right. Bring her on. Up. Decouple. Just have to remember to slow down once we get close. Too much in the way. Using Toby? Yeah, I am using Toby. I should just turn it off when I look away. I have it bound to my joystick, so if I look like this, then you guys don't see a lot of crazy head movement. and hot. 30-ish seconds away. Yeah, it seems like it would be fun to like hit ERTs with the Reclaimer, just because the Reclaimer has quite a few turrets on it. Lower down. All right, how far away? How well did I judge that? Okay, not bad actually. Pulled back on. Flashlights on. Running fast, as always. That sound effect. That might. Okay, so Alt M. Or it's just M, right, for mining mode. Okay. Alright, this time I'm gonna try. Oh yeah, can I adjust the beam convergence? Seems like it does make more sense just to do it with the mouse. Alright, so we'll hit G. Does scroll wheel adjust the beam convergence? I'm trying to remember. This is going to be a cool profession. Hopefully they can get the rest of it figured out. Like the turrets is kind of funky. Like, can you just salvage a weapon if you don't want to store the weapon? Hopefully, right? All made of the same material at the end of the day. Like, to me, it makes more sense. It's like you go to the ship, you remove the weapons and stuff that you don't want to salvage, put those in your bay. Then you salvage it, right? And then we'll try the tractor beam once I get this side skinned, if you will. Spaceship Skinner. Alt and scroll wheel changes the beam convergence. Yeah, I think you're right. It would be nice to get all this stuff bound to joysticks at some point. The one thing that's going to drive me crazy about being a joystick pilot is the amount of binding you have to do. And then you have to figure out a good control scheme for them, you know. You got a billion controls for everything. Alright, let's try a little bit of tractor beaming. Okay. Tractor beam time. Okay, rotate it around. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gosh, the rotation controls on this are quite wonky, I gotta say. Back to beams. It's neat. I mean, you don't have to move the ship around anymore. Yeah, this is PTU Wave 1, not live yet, guys. But I think it's going to be live pretty soon, to be honest. They're moving quick. They're moving quick these days, man. Stuff doesn't live in the EPTU for long. Yeah, some people online were making the point that it's so much quicker just to do hull salvaging and that the hull sells for a lot. And so people are just going to not salvage the exterior material and they'll just go for hull salvages, which will be a lot quicker and a lot more profitable given the amount of time spent. So hopefully what they'll do is they'll make the skin of the ship the really valuable material and the hull will be less valuable or something, you know, something so that people spend their time doing this. It will be cool to see like a reclaimer break down a giant ship, you know, like an 890 or something. Alright, I forget where it says how much is left on the ship itself, but like we got a lot of it. Hold still. Rotate it a little bit. Yeah, it's probably mostly good. I mean, this is a very annoying ship in terms of its design, right? Got all these different crevasses that we have to get the material for. I think we got most of it then. So, we will now switch into this mode. So, W and S. Okay, so we're on W, I think. So, start it. Get into range. Surface valid. Engaging destruction sequence. Do it. It's so lame. They'll work on it, guys. They'll get it looking cooler. Okay. Now I think we're in small enough stage, so we'll do the left. It's right Alt S. Is that what people were saying? Right Alt S. Okay. Beam it aboard. Num 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 num. Oh, let's turn off gimbal for a second. There we go. It's cool. I like it. Need to get a little closer. There we go. I think they could work on this effect so it's like rather than it all just coming in one big lump, it kind of sucks it apart in some sort of more convincing effect or something, you know? Rather than you eating all the salvage in one lump, it's sort of just same effect, but just like the whole time, I guess. Might make it look a little more convincing. Beam it aboard. Beam it aboard, Scotty. Yeah, and people are also pointing out that there isn't really kind of like a skill curve to that mechanic where you just kind of point and it like sucks it up and you're like, okay, I have it now. Whew. All right, well, I should now have much more SCU than I actually have cargo, which is cool. Get this guy too. Anything else around me? I think we got most of it. It does look cool. Alt S. Other one. What is this one? I don't know what that one is. Does anyone know what this one is? Okay, so there's that. But if I hit it again, then it's just in the middle. Space taser mode. You can taser other ships. The middle one is hole munching? What do you mean? No, what I was just doing is supposed to be the hole munching, quote unquote, right? Yeah, what happens if somebody gets between those? That is a great question. Jason, you want to log on for a second? Test it out? All right. All right, should we go look at the Reclaimer Claw? Okay. Later. Or hang on. Where are we? Are we closer to Crusader or Hurston? Let's go to that location on Hurston first. That's our court. What am I doing? Hurston. Let's hit up Hurston. And we'll go to that new location. I'm excited about that new look. And while we're in Quantum, we will extract the cargo. Ooh, okay. Hey, look at this. We're managing our time better, guys. Let's check this out. Let's see if this is a good workflow, to be honest. Okay, we're going to engage Quantum.
Quantum drive is now on.
As long as we don't get interdicted, this should be fine. Okay. So now I'm going to get out of my chair. We're in Quantum. And we're going to go sort the inventory. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. So like on the way back from a salvage, on the way in between salvage runs, you can do all your inventory management. All right. So we're on auto eject. We'll do recycled first. And then we'll do construction material. Falls through the ship going down the ladder. Probably, dude. Don't jinx it, man. Next one coming out. God, CIG really saved this mechanic. It was so close to being like unusable for me. I was like, well, the vulture's completely useless now. All right, check this next one. Been here since 2012. Oh my god. We made it, dude. 2012 wasn't the end of the year. The end of the world, I mean. Alright, actually, I need to be careful and hopefully it doesn't try and eject too much. Whew. Yeah, this is the annoying part of this game. They're like, see, you just stack it up. And it's like, really? Do I just stack it up? Please clear. Okay, continue ejecting. So this should be the last one that'll come out. Turned off auto eject. Okay, so there's technically 3 SCU more of material. I think I need to push this one over there. Bring this one here. Do a little bit of Tetris. Can I even stack my whole bay full? No. Chris. Chris. I think we're okay. Think it's outside, guys? Don't see it. Chris, come on, man. Alright, we're gonna eject another one. We're gonna see if we can do this. They gotta work on the collision physics for that a bit so that please clear the conveyor belt. Yeah, continue ejecting, bro. Alright. Nice. So we have a glitched out Great, somewhere. We okay? Did I break the game? You know what? What happened? Star Citizen just alt-tabbed of its own accord. Okay, I think we're okay. Oh, that's interesting. So I can't, I can squeeze 22 boxes in here? Yeah, I guess if I did it here, right? But there's an invisible box somewhere, and now it's telling me that, I can't eject. Unable to grab anything out of midair. It is phased into a different realm of existence of which only the ejection system can detect. And I can't switch it over into crafting, which is kind of a bummer. Sort of a UI issue. Alright, whatever. I'm not going to chance it. The next box I move is going to explode the whole ship, so. It's both there and not there, obviously. I was going to say it's Schrodinger's box. The game got the better of me. See, where are we? We check our star map? Okay, hang on. If we log in and log out, what happens? Is that the best course of action here? Let's give it a try. This is what happens. Yeah, we're in space, guys. This is what happens when you move around your ship in Quantum. All right, we're gonna exit to the menu and see if logging back in it'll put me back in my ship. It sucks because obviously organizing boxes would be like you'd want to do that while in Quantum, right? When you're not essentially doing other parts of the game. Oh, thanks, Ali. Appreciate it. Ali just sent me the link to the verse guide. Sure, it wasn't the Bible verse guide, guy. But about to go down that rabbit hole. Do I remember BF3 Squad Up every Friday? I do, dude. Okay, we're back. We have our gear. Where are we? First then. Alright. Goodbye, Reclaimer. We don't need you anymore. Or Vulture, whatever you are. There we go. World's fastest elevator. All right. Go get us a spaceship. I think I'm on port. What is the one around Hurston? I always forget. Tressler, maybe? Something. Port something-er.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
All right. What's a fun exploration ship? Do we have... Is the F8 in here yet? What is that? The Anvil. Bill. Nope, it's not in here. Come on, man. All right, let's see if our spirit's still here. Crusader. Oh, we'd have to retrieve it.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Oh, yeah, it is here. Cool. Hangar 3.
Please visit
Go. Okay, then we're going to try the verse guide and see if we can find that output. Sure, I've got everything I need. It is there. Okay, perfect. Everest Harbor. There we go. Thank you. The Reclaimer should have a Titan exosuit mech dedicated to salvage. Changed my mind. I don't think anyone's going to disagree with you on that, dude. We all want exosuits. I want full-on Gundams, okay? I want tanks to have to fight like giant-sized bipedal robots in ground combat. One day. Oh, okay, let's reset the Toby. There you go, Toby. Powering on.
Crusader Industries. A
Systems.
journey worth taking. Systems on.
Did it give my takeoff command?
You are clear to launch.
Yeah. There we go. All we gotta do is set it straight up. Salvage Titan, that would be awesome. Well, they have the mining tick, right, from the single player. Forgot what it was called. It looks like a tick though. Hey, I think your takeoff advice worked. Whoa, look how tight that is, man. That's ridiculous. Where's the planet? There's the planet.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Okay. Verse guide. Edit. Hang on. Here we go. Verse guide. Orbital marker 1. Okay, we'll start off with orbital marker 1. Maybe. One is this. No. OM1. Here we go. Easy peasy.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Landing
Alright.
gear up.
Oh yeah, thank you, ship. Spool up quantum drive again and target OM1 again using your main engines instead of the quantum drive. Fly towards OM1 until you're less than 100 meters from it. Okay? I mean, we're pretty darn close to it. Okay, so I just want to be less than 100 meters from it. Too close to it. Close. Okay. 38 meters. Now what? Distance to center of Hurston should be 1436.815. Dear God. Why do they have to be this precise? Do I have to turn off? There you go. I mean, I don't know how to tell that, to be honest. Whatever, man. Oh, wait. Did it show me the distance there for a second? I can't even tell. It's kind of glitching between things. Okay. Just assume it is. Point at OM6. Fly forward until distance to OM6 is 1332 kilometers. Okay. Where's OM6? It's going to be a pain in the butt. There's OM4. OM6. Okay. Not too bad. You want to line it up just right. That's okay, so let's go ahead. Put it into mode. We'll just cruise along here for a little bit. This is a pain in the butt, man. One day we'll just have orbital markers for this stuff. Joystick, stop drifting. I think we're good there. Okay. So we do that till we're 13.3.2 and then point at Hurston. Fly away in reverse? Such a troll. Bro, how could they come up with more difficult markers for this? This is wild. Right below. This is a pain in the... I mean, this is like, this is way too much work to find this location. Holy crap. Let me see if there's like, if I can just look at the map. Better. Like the ones where it was like, just fly to this location and then fly at this angle for like a little while. But I guess nothing's close to it. Trying to look at the map. Navigate. This navigation is terrible, man. Any idea if this patch will also have a reset? No, I have no idea about that stuff. Okay, hang on. How long is this? Yeah, no, this is going to take forever. It's like down on the server. Okay, so I fly to this, and then it wants me to fly to... fly reverse, and then point it... Wild, man. Okay. Let's just look down there. It's supposed to be on a coastal point. 1800, so it should be closer to like there. And then it said like fly at OM4 or something. This is... I don't have the patience for these like wild goose chase type missions. Trying to see where the water would be. Seems kind of hidden now, man. Wouldn't it have been easier to like send me to like Iram or something, or one of those other points? Alright, hang on a sec. Yep. Alright. I don't have the patience for it, so I am going to do a little bit of low flying for a sec, see if I see something on the surface that looks like the images that I've seen. And when that fails, then we'll fail. A lot of clouds and stuff. It's gonna take a while just to get to the surface at this point. Yeah, these directions to get here. I mean, it's like, it's nice that they put it together, but that is so long. Next time we're likely to see a reset is 4.0. Yeah. I do want to check out the Arena Commander stuff a little bit. All salty real quick. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
It's going.
Oh, man. I'm trying to find those, like, locations, like the cool spot on Hurston, and the directions are, like, a complete nightmare, dude.
First suggestion would check mercenary missions
Oh, okay.
and look for a unique name.
Unique name.
I found it in
Not under personal, is it?
no. Just regular. Here, let me see.
Oh, wait. I think I found it. Cutter's Rig.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep. That's the that's the oil rig.
Nice. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Dude, I was never going to find this.
No, it's so much easier this way.
My God, I'm like I was trying to follow directions. I'm like 300 kilometers away. It doesn't seem like there's a jump point to it, though, does there?
There's not, no. There might be at some point, but not right now.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's pretty far from everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that helps me a lot. Thank you for that, dude.
You're welcome.
Gosh. Oh, yeah. Chat says hi.
Hello, chat.
Go check out Salty. I check him out for my weekly updates on Star Citizen, man.
Your weekly complaints.
Yeah. And of course, your React channel. You know I'm all about that.
Yes, very honorable channel.
You're doing some collaborations with Sniper Wolf, I hear.
Not quite the quality of her,
No, you still
her
got
high-end reacts. I'm trying to reach that level.
Okay, one day you could maybe do some collab with Sniper. It'd be great. Are you enjoying 3.2 so far, or 3.22 so far?
It's pretty good. I mean, stability. I don't want to jinx it. I don't, fingers crossed, knock on wood, whatever. But the stability of it is pretty damn solid, right? So I'm liking that we're getting things in PTU quickly and finding whatever issues, whatever changes they want to make, and then go from there. And hopefully it's a stable holiday patch, because obviously you don't get any like exciting news to talk about, think about, get excited for. So at least there's something to play. We haven't had that for a few years, so hopefully.
A nice stable patch.
Exactly.
It's good. I mean, we've come a long way in 2023, right? From completely breaking the game down to its core to like, hey, things are sort of working. I mean, I just on stream was trying to organize the cargo in my Vulture, and I was doing it mid-quantum, and the cargo just like disappeared.
Regardless, mid-quantum or not, I don't know if you are tractoring something, there is the chance it just disappears.
Yeah. And then the extractor was like, hey, clear the extraction path. And I was like, there's nothing there. And it was like...
So that's where your invisible thing was, probably.
Yeah, so I was trying to tractor an invisible thing out of the way, and of course it didn't work. And yeah, so I mean... the new buffer system is very cool. They just got to get tractoring working reliably now.
Did you see the changes that are, I think, coming tonight?
No,
maybe
I didn't.
Some of them are, maybe some of them aren't.
What was it?
The buffer on the reclaimers, like, down by 60% or something.
Oh, okay. That's not that big a deal.
That's a good change. That's a very good.
Well, because otherwise you could store double the stuff, right?
It's a solo ship.
Yeah.
That was like my biggest gripe with everything, is they basically made the Reclaimer a solo ship, and all the changes they made to the Vulture are amazing. And then they made the changes to the Vulture like identical on the Reclaimer, and then it made the Reclaimer a solo ship as well. Because the intention was to make the Vulture feel like a solo ship finally, right? I know you were very frustrated with
the Vulture.
The Vulture.
Yeah, no, this update is like, I'm actually impressed, because I didn't think of this buffer idea, and I'm like, oh, that's very obvious and like fantastic. A fantastic idea. Like, great. Now you don't have to redesign the whole ship. Although you do have to figure out tractor beam stuff working. And stacking the last row in the Vulture is like, I mean, you're playing with death, basically. this thing gonna explode and kill me?
Did you pull all 14 out, or did you just go with the 12?
I was trying to do 12, and then on the very last row, one disappeared. But yeah, it was wedging between the extractor and the last row. Even on the grid, it was janky. Like they got to work on the smoothness of that process.
You got to be very fine when you pull it out. When it's backed up into that first row.
Yeah, that'll be part of the skill curve, right? People were complaining that
yeah.
whole Salvage didn't have enough skill to it. It's like, yeah, have you tried extracting a box from the extractor yet? That's the skill. That's where the real skill is.
Yeah. I've been having a hard time with the community's reaction on either side with this one.
I think CIG just didn't properly explain that this was sort of like not quite their final vision for it, and this is like more or less a placeholder for what they want. Yeah. They only made that detailed statement after people complained. So I was like, well, you should have said it before, and then we would be like, oh, okay. Now that makes sense that why it looks kind of funky.
When I was in Evo, I shot a few people a message and was like, just get ahead of this one. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be bad. And they waited. I was like,
it's all right, though. It's one of the smaller blow-ups I've seen.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's not a community-wide thing. I think people who purchase the ship are probably going to be the ones that are the most upset.
Yeah.
Just depending on when, where, whatever. Because the claw is the flagship feature of the ship, and then they're like, oh, by the way, it's I heard someone describe it as a straw instead of a claw.
The straw. Yeah, great.
Yeah. So I was like, oof.
It's a pretty brutal downgrade considering it was like the first really big ship in the game. Mm-hmm. And I was excited for it. Everybody was pumped, and it was like they even showed it in the vertical slice, like kind of going at a ship or something. I don't know if they showed it actually attaching, but like they showed it sort of supposedly in the process of doing something. Yeah, the straw is far less enticing than the claw for sure.
Exactly, yeah.
Ooh, I made it to Cutter's rig, yeah.
Nice. I don't know have you done Reclaimer Salvage yet? I'm trying to claim mine and head towards your direction and then log or something in it.
Oh, cool. No, I haven't done Reclaimer Salvage. That would be cool to check out. I did want to see the bigger SCU
first.
boxes too.
Ooh, okay.
So
they're cool.
Can you put out whatever size you want, or is it just 16 or like 1 or? Whoa, this is lagging.
On the Reclaimer?
Yeah, on the Reclaimer.
You have the choice between 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16.
Wow, the luxury.
On the Reclaimer. Yeah, and then the Vulture is just the 1.
Yeah.
Obviously, because you used it.
I might be about to crash this. It's loading in. Okay. All right, there we go. It's smooth now. I think it was just loading in all the assets and like.
You'll have moments of just pure slideshow at those locations. That's why they're saying not ready for feedback on them.
Yeah, my feedback is, can you make it work?
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening right now. I can't tell if somebody's shooting at us or if those are graphical errors. Okay, let's... Huh? Oof. That thinks it's the ocean. I don't know what it... Whoa, somebody's shooting the crap out of this Redeemer right now. Who the heck is this? X Smooth X. Bro, don't shoot me.
He sounds edgy.
Yeah. What is he in? A lightning. Can't take him in the spirit. Hey, bro, just be cool. Okay? Be cool. Let me enjoy the new thing. Oh, God. I don't know if I can land with it like this, man. I don't know where I am right now in the game world.
Give it some time. It'll smooth out.
Oh.
It took me like 30, 40, maybe a minute, and then it was like, all right, I can land.
Well, it did. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. I think what's happening is this guy's screwing it up a bit by like shooting stuff, and it's like lagging.
Probably. A lot of people go to the location too, and there's just ships in the water and stuff. It's there's that, but it's not just the water, because every one of the new locations seems to be dealing with this, the new Jumptown locations.
Yeah.
The only one I didn't have an issue with, and I haven't been to any of the Microtech ones, they have quantum markers, just so you know.
Oh, the Microtech ones do. Nice.
Apparently, yeah, I haven't been there yet, but the Hurston ones, I found through the same mission that you used, a different one, which is a Tank Royale map, and I hope I'm gonna, when I get there, I'm gonna keep looking for it. It's I don't want to spoil it. It's really cool. I want you to see it yourself, but it's
And that's on Hurston, you said?
Yep, it's on Hurston. It's a salvage yard.
Okay.
And that's all I'll say for
All
now.
right. I don't think I have enough room to set down here. All the ships have taken the space, but I'm going to do a super cool thing. Put the ramp down. Okay. Gonna work, chat. I think we're good.
Are you down from your post-sitcon hype yet?
I mean, like, obviously I'm not as hyped as the day from SitCon, but I'm pretty hyped in general.
I'm still feel good, dude. Weapon changes came into this. I don't know how I feel about all of them.
Hang on.
But
What's
a lot of that
local
stuff-
chat, Mike? What do I press?
F12.
F12. No, I mean voice. Sorry, voice.
Ooh, the numpad plus.
Hey,
Unless you
buddy.
rebinded it.
I'm friendly. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been so long.
You'll hear it. It'll go beep beep.
They're shooting around my ship right now. We'll just assume he's friendly. It's
Just like
EPTU,
Daisy.
bro. Come on. Like, who cares, right? All right.
I went to the
landing.
new Jumptown locations
Yeah.
instantly. Didn't get very far.
Yeah. Hey, Enig, thank you so much for the 6, dude. Appreciate it very much. Is the new Jumptown, it's just Daymar and, did they do Microtech?
I didn't see the Microtech one. If there was, Daymar is one. I haven't seen it yet. Hurston is one. It's on an island, which is cool.
Yeah.
And that's the only one I was able to see. Every time it was available, it was the Hurston one for me.
Who the heck is shooting me in it? Okay. What just happened? It looked like an F8 just crashed, but he just phased out of existence. Oh, he's still coming in. Is he crashing? We don't know. Okay. Yeah, so this zone needs some optimization. Does look cool. Everybody's got their 600 eyes with their new purple skins, man.
Of course.
Got to show off your bling.
That's
Is this
right.
so this looks like a crashed reclaimer at this site or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like made up.
There's like a piece of it
Okay.
near one of the landing pads, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Friendly.
Keep an eye out for
Put my gun away.
for NPCs. I don't think they shoot,
Okay.
but my only warning is don't put on their armor outside.
Outside. Okay.
Yes. Their armor is unique.
Oh, will people like shoot you basically?
No, it's not armor. It's clothing. And Hurston has a bug where you are like poisoned kind of or something when you take a helmet off.
Oh yeah.
And you won't die. Yeah, it's just that stupid bug. And then their armor isn't
Did that guy
armored
just blow up my
yet.
spaceship?
Oh no.
You mother. Bro, come on, man. It's EPTU, man. Like, we're not fighting for territory here. Alright. Alright. He's gonna shoot me if... Hang out for too long. Yep. Definitely trying to shoot me. Well, I have the I found all the red where they're storing all the red spheres.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The red sphere storage. All right, we'll see if I can jump between locations here without this F8 shooting me. All right. Let's see. Yeah, he's just.
What's been your favorite thing you've seen so far?
Well, I haven't explored too much. I think he might have just killed me. Or knocked me off my feet anyway. I just wanted to see the little growery. Oh, that's not bulletproof in there. Okay. Oh, no, I wasn't in the growery. Yeah, he killed me. Cool. F8 going nose down in EPQ. Pretty sad. Oh. Yeah. Little trolly, but whatever. People gonna be people. I mean, I got to see the location. I would have liked to get a few more beauty shots for YouTube, but whatever.
I'll try to get the other location. I know the oil rig is like really special and unique, but I don't know. My personal favorite was this other one. I forgot the name of it. Let me see if I can find the name. Pickers Field. That's the other one.
Yeah, did it put me back at? Where are you heading to, by the way?
I'm at Microtech, so I'm just about to take off. I'm heading to wherever you want to go.
Okay. Let's see. I don't really care, to be honest. It'd be cool to part of me wants to
friend request, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Well, take a peek. Might be there. I'm not sure.
There we go. Cool.
Nice.
Let's see. So from Microtech, Orison. Nothing really between us. I can just zoom over to you on Microtech or something, and maybe we could meet up in your reclaimer, do some reclaimer salvage or something.
Works for me.
Okay, cool.
That'll give me time to, while you're in QT, now that we're on the friends list, I'll hop back to menu and get on your server as well.
Okay.
I'm just going to check and make sure we're not on the same server. There's a chance.
Right, right.
Just in case. We are not.
How do I get out of this? Oh, there we go. Do you think they're gonna have those the test jump point server going before the end of the year? Jump gate.
I don't know. I didn't get to try the Evo test because it was like I had family in town for Thanksgiving,
Mm-hmm.
and I have no idea how it went. Like I know people said it went pretty well or whatever, but I didn't get to try it, so I don't know. Certainly hope so. Like I hope what we get for the end of the year would be a live 322
Mm-hmm.
and a nice like play test of what to expect in the new year, right? I think that would be really nice.
Yeah.
So my hope is that. I have no opinions though.
Gotcha. Well, yeah. I mean, like, no idea, right?
Yeah. What do you think?
It seems like, usually when we're this close to the end of the year and dev's going on holiday, that expecting a lot probably isn't going to result in much. I would like to, because they mentioned a tech branch potentially as being the tech at the end of the year. I imagine we might see a very, very buggy tech branch because That's what the rep layer test was, from what I hear, was an extremely buggy thing. Like, it worked, but like a bunch of features stopped working and all that stuff, you know? So it was like, yeah, the server recovered, but like the quantity of bugs.
The game didn't work.
Yeah, it was like technically it worked at the fan, which I think ultimately was what they were expecting. You know, I think they were just trying to get it work on a very simple level. So, yeah, I'm hoping for some more testing by the end of the year, but I know I'm not holding my breath just because people want to go on vacation.
Yeah, like I typically get like pretty bummed out when they rush patches or do things for ship sales. This is the only time of year where it's like they're going on vacation. A lot of these, most of the company is from Europe. They take much longer vacations than we do in the U.S., and it's just totally acceptable to be like, yeah, man, we'll get it out to you as best we can, you know, and that's it. I'll never be bummed if we don't get something in these situations.
Yeah. For chat, Evo means avocado. We call them avocados.
Which is like the NDA thing that Level can talk about. I can't really talk too much about. I'm a little less caring about their NDA these days because they don't enforce it themselves.
No. But, it just pops up on Pipeline and then pops up on Reddit instantly. So there's almost no point in the NDA to a degree, other than like I think it helps them police videos, maybe. Yeah. Streams
just
and
don't
videos.
Stream it.
Yeah.
Don't post YouTube videos really of the tests, and then you're probably okay. Is basically how I've gone about it. I try not to give like the finer details because, as you can see, with the structural salvage, when things aren't perfect, people tend to be pretty annoyed. And in those tests, it could be very different than what you get in the Wave 1 PTU. So
I've also, like, as someone who's been involved in NDA testing and stuff, like the things that I've tested to what ultimately ships and is in players' hands changes so much that like the thing that I thought was good initially could end up worse by the end of it. So it's hard to make a public statement like it's great, guys, and then what you actually get is terrible. Okay. All right.
Even like from patch to, it doesn't matter. Like the stability of this patch could, by the end of the week, it could be totally different, you know? So
yeah. Let's see.
Your insurance
I'm just joining you now.
Okay, no worries. I'm looking for the. I already used my Spirit. Do you know what else has the fast quantum drive by default?
Do you have a hoplite? That's a faster drive, size 2.
I think I do.
I know that's the fast default.
Aegis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You.
Nice.
Yeah, the server is feeling pretty laggy right now.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
All right, taking off. What have you been doing? Because you still stream this almost daily, right?
Yeah, I've up before this went to Open PTU, I was getting my my bounty rep up because I don't normally do the bounty missions, but because Salvage is so juicy now in the, like, it's still the old Salvage,
right,
in ERTs or VLR.
But the Weevil eggs, you mean, right? Like,
yeah, they'll be in those. They'll be in the high-end bounties. So I was kind of building that up, and then since then it was the first day structural salvage, the second day, which was Saturday, was looking for the locations like you were doing, doing a little bit of just trying to check everything. So like mining, I think, is in a much better place.
Thank you.
And just trying to look at the FPS stuff. And then I did multi-crew Arena Commander, which is actually really fun.
Yeah, what ships are you limited to in that?
Not a lot. There's not a lot of limitations anymore since there's multi-crew.
Can you do a Hammerhead in Arena Commander?
Yeah, we did a Corsair. You could do a Hammerhead. You could do, well, the thing about a Hammerhead is Pirate Swarm, I think, is limited to 4.
Yeah.
And I think same. So you could do a Hammerhead, but one would have to be the pilot, and then you would only have 3 turrets.
Yeah.
So until they like break that limit, sure. But we did a Corsair. The thing I hope feedback they get and change quite quickly is turrets die pretty fast. So I think I was in a turret and I died on wave maybe 4 or 5.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
the pilot's
So they
able to
die in
survive
the
and beat
Corsair, like the side turrets die?
Yeah, they get destroyed, and then you're kind of stuck flying around the ship. But because the Corsair has that elevator that goes up to the top, the pilot's flying, killing everything, and me and the other turret, who also died, were just watching from standing on the top of the ship while they're killing everything.
Yeah.
So you watch the Idris explode and on the top of the Corsair. It was pretty fun.
That is cool, man. That's a pretty big update. I was more hyped for it when they initially announced it, and then I think I've been a little less hyped this time around. But it is a very, very important update for like people getting to just test out multi-crew fleet combat and set up like some fun fleet stuff, which doesn't require hours of logistics in the PU. You know.
The one thing I'm not sure is squadron battle. I don't know what they're limited to, or I don't think you could do it in Battle Royale because it's every man for themselves. So there's some things that still need to get worked out, but the PvE modes, it was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, so like doing Pirate Swarm or something in a multi-crew?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Did they have master modes for that? I assume the master modes is still just like Gladius.
No. It's Gladius now, Vanguard Warden, which you can also bring somebody in with you in the turret using this multi-crew thing. Very cool. The Buccaneer, which is now possibly the meta ship based on some changes they made.
Interesting.
It's like really, really fast forward. And I'm missing one. Maybe chat will be able to help. But I know I'm missing one other one.
Okay. That's pretty cool. So they're actually starting to roll
few.
it out a bit.
Yep. Yeah, it's still all what would be squadron ships, but multi-crew thing is pretty cool.
Yeah. No zoom yet, I assume. The like cool zoom function they showed at CitizenCon.
In the turret, we had it already. Not as fancy as what we saw at CitizenCon, but in the turrets you can do it if I think just holding shift. It all depends on the turret. If you're in a remote turret, it's different than if you're in a regular one. I think a remote turret's like Z and regular turret's shift.
Yeah. They
It's all different.
Gotta get all that stuff lined up so it's not such a pain, but
Yes.
yeah, okay, that's cool, man. I'm excited about the prospects of that because that just is going to make a lot of combat testing much easier.
Yep. And just testing exactly what you said. So hopefully this little issue with the turrets is like, all right, yeah, we got to do something about that now.
Well, that'll
And
let
then it's
people
like,
test stuff too, like, okay, well, once Idrises are in the game, how do we figure out like what the anti-Idris meta is, right? Do Idrises actually suck? You know, you'll be able to figure it out really quickly there, as opposed to like a bunch of staged silly stuff in the PU.
Yeah, I think it's really gonna hopefully maybe nail down how a hammerhead should feel. I don't know if a hammerhead to me has ever felt like perfect or good or whatever.
I think they have too many problems with turret tracking. It's just not fun to be in a turret, you know. You're like, every seat in the ship is not fun. They've made every seat not fun. The pilot doesn't really get to shoot. They can do some missiles if they could get on target. And then all the turrets are like, okay, here's your small window of engagement. Like, have fun while the fighters are orbiting around you and stuff. It just seems kind of silly. Yeah.
Yeah, just fingers crossed that Master Modes does what they want it to, basically.
Turret zoom that they showed off, like if the turrets get that same kind of zoom, that could be fun, where you could get a hammerhead that could snipe a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they designed the ships, I think, without thinking too much about turret gameplay to an extent. Like the hammerhead seems like it's trying to solve that problem, but even so, you're like, okay, well, this ship is designed to be in the middle of a swarm, so you're tracking targets that are gonna like be moving around you, and then you'll have like a little window, and then you'll have to like find a new target or something. It's kind of chaotic gameplay, you know.
For sure.
But
I gotta figure something out here.
okay. I'm 8 million from Microtech.
All right. The ship is now spawning and disappearing right away.
No. So it's just not on the pad.
It's I landed it kind of weird, and maybe that has something to do with it. So I'm just trying to spawn something else, and hopefully it'll
Okay.
fix itself.
Worst case, I can try and spawn one too. Are you at
Yeah, if you have one.
Tressler or whatever?
No, 'cause you can't spawn one there. So I'm in the city.
Okay, on Micro.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work. Dang.
Oh yeah, someone in chat wants to know if we saw Grumpy Eye's solution for this structural salvage thing. If that was the one that was posted on Reddit recently, I think I did see it.
I didn't. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I think there's a billion approaches to how you solve it. It makes sense that they'd want to wait to do more with it until they get the Maelstrom system in the game.
Yep.
Yeah. Part of me surprised that they even tried to implement it pre-Maelstrom, but with what they said, they're like, yeah, we just want to get you something so that you could do it.
It was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Sure. Totally fine.
Lead with that next time, guys.
Exactly. And then nobody would complain.
Yeah. Micro.
I am stuck here, so yeah.
You're stuck? Okay. What do you mean you're stuck? Confused.
I can't spawn anything. Everything goes to the pad and just goes. Goodbye.
Oh, I'll come to you and we'll be stuck together.
Perfect. Worst comes to worst, we're in the same place, and then head to the menu and try again.
Okay, Spaceport
what
says
hair have you
the
gone
fix
with?
was about matching frequency or something. Yeah, I'm down for any sort of frequency type skill gameplay. Sounds fine to me. Even if
It's
they
just so much
mimic
like
some of the
though.
mining stuff, that's the thing is I think mining's good, and
Yeah.
if they can't think of a more interesting system, I'm okay with sort of duplicating it to an extent for salvage, like whatever, you know.
I can agree with that.
Part of it is car wash simulator, then the other part is the little mining. But I think if they think about it for just a little bit, they could come up with something else, you know. It doesn't have to be.
And if you really want to like think about what salvage actually is, you're going to be out of your ship. You're going to be in that derelict ship. You're going to be looking for components and things, and right?
Yeah.
So I don't see it as much as those mechanics as it is the interaction with the ship that you're salvaging. I'm a big proponent of like, I'm not going to give any suggestions because look at how we ended up with the Vulture. I didn't hear anybody talk about a buffer system, right? And then you end up with the thing that
I
makes the
wish I
most
could have.
sense.
It's funny because I had a suggestion in my head. You know, I didn't make a big post about it, but I was like, what if they had like an internal tractor beam system? You know, and like, of course, it's super complicated, right? And then like, how about a buffer?
Magic
and I'm like,
cargo.
oh,
Yeah,
all right,
so
yeah,
much
that's
simpler.
way smarter. So yeah, no, that fix gives me a lot of faith in the team's ability to like come up with better, simpler solutions. You know, so it's cool to see people's proposed ideas and stuff out there, and I'm sure CIG appreciates it and can take all that information and be like, okay, do we like this more than what we came up with or whatever, and put it all into one system. Hopefully that works nicely. So I'm glad people do that and put a a lot of time into like their presentations and stuff. Here's
I'm
Dan.
big on just being like the when I used it, I was like, damn, I just left click and then I literally can just take my hands off the keyboard. I was like, that's not what I was expecting. And
Yeah.
I don't find that very fun. And then I was just like, just give me a little more, and I'm not going to be too upset.
Yeah.
I guess just with my reputation, people are like, "Oh my God, you're trying to make it super complicated." And I was like, "No, I never said that. I never said I wanted to make it super
Yeah.
complicated. I just don't even have to move my mouse, guys. Like, this is silly."
Yeah. I mean, like, if you're going to be doing it as a main profession, potentially gaming, doing salvage for hours and hours a day, like, it should have something that challenges your brain to an extent so you don't fall asleep, right?
Exactly. It doesn't. We don't need to solve like quadratic equations, but I
Yeah.
would like a little puzzle.
It doesn't have to be like Flappy Bird or some crap where you're just
Yeah.
like, you got to get to like level 20 to salvage the ship or something.
Yeah. A lot of people pointed at, well, did you remember what mining was like when it first came out? And I was like, yeah, I do. I had to like raise and lower a beam power, and I had to move around. This is less than that. That's my only complaint personally. That's it. This
Yeah.
is less than that. And I'm overall very pleased.
Mm-hmm. I think the effect that they have now could look better if it was more gradual, where like it does this thing where all of this stuff gets sucked off the ship at once. I'm here, by the way. Let's see.
Which suit are you in?
Is this
the red
you?
or the white?
In the
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in
I'm
red.
jumping.
I'm red. Okay. So you're alien, Mike, today.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm wearing
yeah.
my Vandal mask.
The Empire's leader in
You wanna see my haircut?
Oh yeah, let's see the hair, man.
meets innovative creativity.
True to life.
Nice, dude. Yeah, you recreated your character in game.
Mm-hmm.
Take it.
Your belongings
But
belong to you.
you know what? I'm
Careful watch.
this game it doesn't give the same kind of hair flowy physics to the guys as it does to the long hair.
Nah, they give us the
Yeah.
proper patterns though, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's very funny. I'm jealous of the longer hairstyles. I'm like, I'm gonna be like a Fabio in this game, just so I can flap my hair around. What
That's
was that
right.
over there to the left?
Be sure to explore
All right, I'm gonna spawn a reclaimer, and we'll
Sounds
see if
good.
we can get this. I do have. I probably have to take off in about 30 minutes.
No worries.
Okay.
Trust me, this doesn't take long.
Reclaimer.
I have the higher end missions as well. So if there's something pretty close by,
Welcome to the
Vehicles,
Evaluation.
your vehicle.
Hangar 19. All right, let's give it a try.
I know there was something at Microtech 01. So
Here's
let's
this
see.
chick. Ejection seats? Question mark. I don't know if this is an NPC or what.
No, that was a player.
Okay. You never know. I mean, now players can look like NPCs.
True.
That would be a funny prank, is to just pretend, like, get your org to pretend like they're NPCs walk. You come out. There a ship here? There is a ship here. Huzzah.
Yay. And you haven't seen any of this yet? Outside of like videos and stuff? Like
Right,
yourself,
correct.
You haven't interacted with it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have not seen how the claw works. I mean, I've seen the sort of the freaky...
Come this way. I don't think that works. It doesn't work on my ship at least.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I don't
This
even
is
think you can
our
fit.
way in.
Yeah, is this still the final design for how to get cargo off of this thing? Because what a nightmare, right?
I don't think there's the final design. A single inch of this ship is the final design.
Yeah. Is this thing
I
gonna...
think everything.
Is this
yeah,
where it
just jump
stops?
and you'll be able to get in.
Nice. Okay, good. That's final. Yeah, I'll let you control the elevator because I don't even remember what level we're supposed to go up to. Yeah, I feel like
We'll
the
go to the
whole
hab
the
deck.
whole butt of the ship should just open up or something, you know, just like otherwise it's going to be a nightmare getting cargo off of this thing.
Yeah. I hope they just go back to the drawing board similarly to the way they wanted to handle the
Yeah.
FU. Similarly to how they want to handle the Starfarer.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's probably going to take as much time to design as just about a whole new ship in many regards, you know, you're like,
Yep. I mean, this whole area that we ran through,
forget where to go
they
from.
can keep it right here. Yeah, down this elevator here.
This thing used to kill you, I remember.
I don't think anymore. I've survived. We will bounce a little bit. So hopefully not
Don't
into
test
each
it,
other. I know, I'm staying on one side.
We could be dead. I mean, this ship does have such a cool interior. It's funny because, like, visually, you're like, yeah, it's done. It's good to go. But, like, functionally,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, yeah, very problematic.
Yeah, I just think that back half could use a little. Because
Alright.
even the cockpit's great.
Here, you want to fly it? And which is the
Yeah, you could do
claw
the salvage
seat?
stuff.
Yeah.
Claw seats to the co-pilot seat.
S-
Don't pull it out yet, okay?
Yeah.
I think it'll extend past the hangar.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I mean, intentionally. Anyway. If I get in the seat, it doesn't activate it, right?
No, you would have to press M. Oh, you have to get in the seat to open the door, and then we can swap.
Oh,
Oh, the ship took off though, and I didn't touch a button. So
huh.
let's just make sure we're not banging into anything.
Okay.
I think we're okay.
Oh, I think I could have just done it from my movie glass.
Ah, you can't.
You
Have
can't?
to be in the seat. It's so annoying. Yeah, one of those. You know how they're constantly doing quality of life fixes? I hope that one is getting towards the top.
Yeah.
Of being able to open doors just outside your ship. Like if
Interesting.
your ship is in the hangar, just let it open up.
You are clear to
Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to get out of the seat.
Cool. Oh, and while the door's opening, let me try and get us a good mission.
Cool.
And you said you got about 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, and give or take.
That's going to be our best chance. We're going to go to Microtech L2 and
Nice.
salvage a Mercury Star Runner.
Dude, I dream of the day in which you can look at ships on the star map or missions on the star map and pick the closest one. Whew. They're gonna be
Oh,
cool.
yeah. Like there just be little like icons.
Yeah.
Thank you, and please visit again.
It's old beast.
I love it. See, maybe it doesn't need that big of a rework. I love the way it looks on the outside.
Yeah.
More than half the ship we walk through. I
Well,
think it
maybe
looks
they
great.
can come up with a clever solution, right? Like they did before with other
Yeah.
stuff, right? Like maybe the whole back of it opens in a cool way where it just exposes all the cargo. I don't know. Like something where you're not like loading 4 boxes onto the elevator
Yeah.
over and over
Let's
and
just
over
not
again.
use an elevator.
Yeah.
And we'll be okay.
Yeah, if the whole back opened up as like a ramp and it like had all the cargo on that ramp or something, I don't know. Something like that. That'd be cool. Now, can I operate the claw while you're jumping or does it go away?
Yeah. Well, while I'm in QT, no, but you could definitely do it right now.
Hit the on button. I mean, go ahead and QT for power on. There we go.
Oh, it's slow. I can't. I still got another 5K meters, so you're good. Play around with it.
Okay, it's on. Now what do I do?
So it should. Oh, press M.
Arm deploying. Sick. Wow. That's a big one.
Mm-hmm. And it's much simpler than the Vulture as far as keybinds go. You're just right-click, left-click to go between modes.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So, Weapon
And
systems
one mode I
locked.
think is like blue. One mode's like purple.
Yeah, fracture field, disintegration field. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can you move it around though?
No, and that's like I guess
Oh.
part of the problem that people have is it's you. Think about. Do you remember when the Scorpius Antares came out? And you're
Yeah.
kind of like, oh, I just click a button.
Yeah, yeah.
That's you.
So you can't move the arm.
No.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, I understand why people are mad. Dear God.
Yeah.
Why would you even have an arm in the first place if you can't move it?
Exactly.
Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, how does this thing actually angle in a different direction? Yeah, no, it's very silly. Why would you have an arm? I hope that that's very placeholder. They didn't specifically mention that though, did they?
They kind of did, where they were like, oh, where we won't have to do big reworks. So essentially, this is here. We just remove it because it was never intended to be there in the first place, is what I think people might be assuming.
Okay.
But you have to make a lot of assumptions based off their statements.
Yeah. Oh, the claw's out. It didn't retract during quantum.
Oh, nice. And like, I have a really good relationship with the guy who made that post, and
Yeah.
he keeps everything super close to his chest. He doesn't say anything. He likes for people to be surprised by stuff. Like even in the original post, he was like, we have all these changes we're going to make. We'll let you know when they're in.
Yeah.
And then he posted that he just woke up this morning, posted what those changes were going to be. So.
Gotcha. Good. Yeah, the claw
There's a lot of
needs
them.
like tractor beam, full movement, the ability to like bring a ship closer and further away, then all the whole salvage capabilities. Those other little salvage beam turrets on the side of this thing, those should be on like extended arms in my opinion, so that those guys get better visibility. Like their visibility
Maybe. I mean, think
sucks.
they have a tractor beam.
Yeah,
So
they
now
do. That's true.
they
Now they
can-
don't have to tell the pilot to do so much.
Yeah, so they can move it to the claw. It's just how do you make the claw? How do you make it a little bit more interesting than just clicking, right? Because
Yeah.
you can have the people behind you in the turret move something towards the claw, but if you're just clicking, you're kind of like, all right, well, my
Yeah.
job's a little boring.
Yeah, you're like, do the claw
Let
thing.
me
You
share
know?
this with you. I'm going to share the mission with you so you kind of
Okay.
see where we're going and what we're doing. So this is a lawful salvage mission.
The Star Runner.
Mm-hmm. And when we get there, I'm going to salvage like a hull scrape just a little bit before you get into it.
Sure.
Because if you're looking for stuff for a YouTube video, you're definitely going to want to see it. Well, you must have seen it.
I've done hole scraping in the Reclaimer before.
No, I know, but did you see that they added the two materials for the crafting station?
Yeah, I did.
Then never mind. Okay, just making sure. Then I don't have to do that.
Okay. Do you need both of them to say craft tools? Like,
Yeah.
interesting. Shields are overheating. What the-
I think I had engine mode on. So let me just swap it to normal. Sorry, the stock drive on this thing is brutal.
Oh yeah, no worries, man. It is cool just seeing the claw out finally.
I think visually, the claw looks way improved.
It
It's
looks
just the
cool.
Functionality.
You know, it needs
So
to
you're
move
just like,
around. You need to be
eh.
able to look around and grab stuff around the ship as opposed to have to move the ship to do.
Mhm.
Yeah, and also like realistically, yeah, if you're not going to move the claw, then you should be in control of it, right? As the pilot.
Yeah.
Like, because there's no other reason. Like, just as you are in the Vulture, right? The pilot's in charge of it all. Okay, so just have the Reclaimer pilot be in charge of. They're just making it a lot of roles that don't seem necessary at this point.
Yeah.
The pilot does what exactly? Just kind of gets you there and sits and goes, all right, good job, everybody.
Yeah, it's like the mole pilot.
Mhm.
It's not the coolest role in the world. Now it's a little better because you can kind of direct people. All the
Mhm.
mining changes, I think, are cool for stuff like that, but
I guess there's so much fog in the cockpit, dude.
I don't have any.
You don't have any
I
fog.
see it around you, though. There's none around me, but I see it around you.
I can't see anything, man. So foggy. Like, Mike, stop smoking, dude. Is this like a vandal thing? Are you emitting?
Yeah, maybe it's when you wear the Vandal mask, it does something. No, I had the same problem, though. And I can literally see the fog on your half of the cockpit and not on mine.
Yeah, I don't get it. A lot of smoke in here, man.
Hopefully no loop of shame here. I think I got this.
Oh yeah, I know. No worries, man. I was doing a whole bunch of that earlier.
I got it.
Boy, I can't even see. I have to switch to the outside view to like see what you're approaching. Not that I can see.
But yeah, we're still 7K, so we got a little time
Yeah.
before we visually can see the thing.
I was I feel like the Claw should have like a really strong tractor beam, like, equivalent to the SRV or something. And then like you could just like grab an enemy ship or somebody's ship and just like munch it away. Like, how cool would that be?
What if it was just like a magnet?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know how the claw kind of opens up and is maybe more of like an open hand? So instead of like physically grabbing something, just attaching to it
Yeah.
might be enough.
We don't do magnets in this game, Mike. Only beam tech.
Oh, we got some magnets. We got the cargo grids. Cargo grids are magnets. We can use lore on this one.
Okay, so I
right, now
see the thing. Yeah.
You got to direct me a little bit because it's going to have, similar to mining, it's going to have like a little UI.
Do I have to
aspect
target?
telling you.
Do I have to hit F or something?
No, you'll see as I get closer, it might like light
Okay.
up green.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna need to get closer. I don't yet.
Okay.
I'm not seeing. That's weird.
Do I
The
need to go
part
up,
of a different UI? No, maybe down. I don't know.
down? Okay.
Yeah, maybe here. I'll switch to the outside view. Probably just gonna need to get in. So.
Oh, yeah, we need to get closer, I think.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, now it's green. Okay. So I'm gonna fracture field first, right?
Correct. Yeah, you're going to want to break it up. You want me to turn the lights on or it'll be too... Is that
yeah,
good?
no, that works. Yeah, well, I'm gonna do it from the outside view. Seems to be increasing in rate. Poof! Magical fracture mode.
Mm-hmm.
Does it need a fracture again?
No.
Wow, interesting. Okay, so now I'm in disintegration field. This one doesn't even have the scroll option for like some sort of frequency.
Nope.
Okay, so whoa, I just made a lightning beam, and then I hit Alt S to bring it towards me or something.
No, you just...
Oh yeah, it's just working.
Left click.
Holy crap! Is it just gonna disintegrate that giant thing? Yeah, here
Yep.
it goes. Can't actually see if it's working.
You'll see on the big ship now, I think it's
Yeah.
it's starting to disintegrate.
Oh yeah. And voila, presto! And it's all in that tiny, tiny little ribbon of material.
Yep. And then I don't know if that
Yeah, you're
piece
in
over
turn.
there is breakable.
So, yeah, it's nice that it shows. Does it show you the UI of the piece too? So you can target it properly?
It doesn't show me anything.
Oh. Silly. Oh, yum, yum, yum. We ate it up.
Yep, and
Was
then
that
you
it?
have
Was
the
that the
cargo-
whole thing?
That's it. That's it.
Oh, and wait. salvages around the cargo?
Yep, the cargo just sits out there, and you can grab it if you want.
That is hilarious too. Is it any good?
No, not for this mission.
I kind of want to see what the cargo is. Zoom the camera. Get an idea.
If you want to know exactly what it is, you can get in the salvage turret behind you and use the tractor beam.
Oh yeah, I bet you there's no good way to put it on board, huh?
Nope.
Of course not. Why would there? I do kind of want to try the other thing. Okay, here. I'm just gonna get out of the seat. Oh, the claw goes away when I get out of the seat. Cool.
Get out of your hot box.
Yeah, dude, it's insane how much smoke there is over there. What the hell? It is divided like right down the center of the cockpit too.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting in the salvage beam operator seat. If we can tractor this, it would be neat if you could tractor it right over to the airlock and then pull it in, but I think it's probably too big to fit in the airlock.
Yeah, it might be. I can, if you want to risk it, I can open up the doors and you can try and tractor it into something.
I turn this on. Oh, enter remote. Where's the on button, man?
Oh, on button top left
Oh, there it is.
and
Dear
enter
God.
turret bottom center.
Yeah, I entered the turret first. Noob. All right, there we go. All right. Tractor beam module. All right, let's do this. 50?
You need me to get closer?
I guess so. Okay. It's not working. I mean, you're like right on it. 23 meters away. There's no reason why.
It sounds like a salvage beam. There you go. That was a tractor beam. I saw it for a second.
Okay, the UI is broken then because it says scraper module. Here, can you move up a little bit?
Up.
Yeah. This looks like a laser now. Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. There we go. It's working now. It was just bugged out
Hey.
the first time. All right. Let's see if I can... Oh, yeah, you can't move this thing anywhere. That's as close as I can get it to the ship.
Yep. And I've opened all doors, and there's no doors anywhere near you that can.
So hear me
can
out
put it
on
in.
this, the fix-it for these stupid things. You put them on telescoping arms, right? So you get in, and then these tiny little arms come out, right, with tubes stuck on them or something, and then you can move them around. You just get better field of view, right? And you can, like, move stuff back towards the ship. You can have more freedom.
That would be so nice.
I can't even, scrolling doesn't even let me, move these things in and out. I can, like, rotate it around, but I can't,
Try left alt scroll.
oh, there we go.
There you go.
Wonder why it wouldn't let me just do it with scroll. Whatever. Interesting. Okay, well, that's enough of that. Gosh.
Yep. do you want to see the containers in the back?
Oh yeah. Go do
This-
that.
What you salvaged is almost double what RMC was worth.
Yeah.
And I don't
that's
know
so
how much
silly.
SCU that was, but it was probably around 100.
What? 100 SCU off of a star?
I'm not sure.
That
I'm
is such
guessing.
an easy moneymaker if that's the case.
Yep. Did you fall through the elevator?
No.
No, you're still on it. Okay.
I see you falling through as well.
Okay, cool.
So we're on the same page.
You leave first. There we go.
I don't see you in...
That was
Oh,
good.
there you are. You appeared.
Yeah.
Okay. I know. Too many deaths on this ship for just running around.
Yep.
Everybody know it's a ghost ship. The souls of those who have perished be heard.
All right. So salvage processing.
All right, go slowest elevator.
I hope you have a tractor beam because I don't.
Oh shit, I did on the other one. Well, that's all right. I can just curious, can we craft anything? I can craft the attachment, but not the actual construction tool, which is very funny.
Oh, damn, I should have hull stripped. I didn't even think. I assumed you had one.
It's all right. Okay, how do I... Okay, so... Oh, there we go. I can see the sizes now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's do 16 Okay, it's 118 construction material SEUs. Oh my god, dude.
And while you're doing that, I'm also going to as well.
Do a different size. Do like 8 or something.
Oh, okay, I did a 16 to start. Shit.
Well, we can't move them. All right.
Oh, I think I did a 1.
Oh, nice. Okay, let's see. You did 1,
And then yours took 16 seconds.
okay, that's pretty cool, though. I do like it.
Yeah, I love the size of the little construction things.
Mhm.
It actually like fits now.
Yeah. Its placement in the cargo bay makes no sense at all, but whatever.
Where would you put it?
Well, I mean, if you're going to load the cargo bay, you want to start at the back, right, and move this way. I don't know. Maybe not. It just seems silly to me because this cargo bay still is nonsense, right? Like
Sure.
the space management is terrible in here. It's like a weird hexagonal shape and like nonsense, you know. And then why
want
do
me to
we
see
have
if
this big
there's-
catwalk above with all these hooks and stuff? Like, do we need hooks? We don't. We have tractor beam technology. And then why is there like a lower section to it also? That part makes... This is so cool though, the 16 SCU cargo thing. Can this one manufacture the bigger beams too?
Check. I actually don't know.
Mm,
Whatever's on the
it does
list is
not
what you
look
can.
like it. That's kind of unfortunate. That should be added, I feel. Because don't you need the big beam to move the big one?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, the for now at least the multi-tool can do it all. Even the 32s if you can make them.
Yeah.
I've been able to move them. It depends on what's inside now.
Oh,
Not the size.
interesting.
So like maybe if it was tungsten, maybe not.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, they started doing everything based off of like the mass of things, and the mass is dependent on what's
Boy,
inside.
I
now,
hope
which
they
is pretty cool.
calculate that into shipping soon. Where like if you load up on heavy stuff, you're gonna be like, good
Yeah.
luck getting that off of the surface of the planet, dude.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to take a peek and see if we can quickly just scrape a tiny bit of
Mm.
something so we can get the
Oh,
tractor
yeah.
beam going, and you have to manage.
I might have to piece
Everything
out
shooting
before
out.
that, but this is really cool seeing
figured.
the different extraction modules. I think I can probably figure out the reclaimer later too, and just yeah, I've already moved it around the Vulture, you know, so I kind of get the idea.
Exactly.
But this is
This
dope.
current
like, yeah.
iteration, super easy to solo.
Oh
I
yeah,
think-
the money you can make is insane, dude. Total
Yeah. Yeah. So it's 12.5K times 108 is what we're doing. It's a lot.
Wait, 12.5 thousand times
Yep,
one.
per SCU.
It was 118.
Okay. Yeah. So there's something that's off.
Yeah.
Right?
So you're
But-
like, should I be able to make $1 million in like 30 minutes? Maybe not, but whatever.
and then just factor in once we're already in space,
Yeah.
then factor how much time it is, right? Like the setup to get there was the 30 minutes. Once we're already going,
Yeah.
forget
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, and then you come
And you
back
have like
with a
good
full
quantum
load.
drive.
Yeah. Because what's the cargo bay store? Quite a bit, right? Like 300 or something?
Well, this is 360. Tonight's patch is 120, I think, or one something. So
Okay.
they cut this one down. Your Vulture was 14, now it's 12.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's it. So
but that's the
this got a
buffer.
big-
But what about the cargo bay itself?
Ooh, I don't know. The ship says 420. This bay, I don't know how much it holds, but then you can also put stuff into the elevator and bring it
Gotcha.
up to the cargo room. So,
It needs
again,
a
maybe
cargo
somebody in
bay
chat
like the
knows.
Banu Merchantman, where it's just a giant tall room where you just stack stuff. Like,
Or just below us, if you could just
Yeah.
use that.
Yeah.
That would be cool too. And this was that room, right?
Yeah, the butt of this ship just needs a rework. So much.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Hey,
The rest of the
thanks
ship is
for
cool.
thanks for helping me like show that stuff off. Very cool, dude. The 16
Yeah, man.
SCU stuff is dope.
Yep.
Sorry
So
I
it's
couldn't
like
jump
some
on for
good.
longer.
Sorry I couldn't jump on earlier. I apologize.
No. Hey, look, I can move it. Oh no. Oh.
Whoa,
Oh
how did
my
you do
god,
that?
that almost killed you, dude. I don't know, I just ran through it.
Oh my
Can I do it with the 16 SU?
Try.
Oh, it moved it a little
It's-
bit.
It's jiggling.
Oh, almost. Dear God, dude. Yeah, I'm nudging it off. This is...
It's wild.
I almost killed you with the last one.
Yeah. Now I think if you use the reclaimer before, the 1 SCU boxes, you can only pile them
It was like 2.
one high
Yeah, it was,
or
yeah.
two one
Yeah.
or two high. This is I think it was just one because these are 2 high
Yeah.
and you can put them on the location. So I think this room holds a little bit more now, but
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. Just overall, hopefully the PTU comes and then that makes this less of a solo ship and more of a multi-crew ship because you're going to hit that 100 SCU-ish mark quite quickly, as you could see.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and then you have to deal with the salvage a little bit more. So it's like worth at least bringing one other person. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do to make it like I want to hull scrape and
They'll figure it out. All you have to do is
Structural
change the
salvage,
prices.
you know?
Make structural worth way less. Make the whole scraping worth way more. Make structural salvage needs to take longer. So they'll just have to adjust it for the times and
exactly.
effort. And like maybe the whole material is the valuable stuff, right? Maybe you find that cool alien ship and its surface material is super rare,
Special.
right? Yeah, you
Yeah.
need that to craft something. Structural stuff is all the same junk. Something. No.
Yep. I think that was the result of trying to get this out a little earlier. Even on the roadmap, it says you'll turn this stuff into refinable material, and then they just made a new item that was like, all right, this is quicker and easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know about you, I was hoping for like iron, copper, things like that.
Yeah.
Before you go, you want me to spoil a tiny little bit of that thing that the outpost?
Yeah. What's up?
It's the other outpost or the other settlement on Hurston is a salvaging one. It has a shop that buys and sells RMC, so you can now trade in RMC,
Ooh.
and it buys copper and iron.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's like it kind of looks like they're trying to, and there's also a shop, but there's nothing in it right now in this patch. So
Gotcha. So they're trying to make
that
more buy and
settlement-
sell points that aren't just TDDs and stuff.
exactly. So it's like an actual scrapyard.
That'll be
is what it felt like.
fantastic once they have a UI for that, where you can be like, okay, who's buying right now, and then like go
Exactly.
to different locations. And if that changes dynamically, so you're not always just hitting the exact same trade runs, then that'd be really fun for anybody who's
Mhm.
trading, salvaging, mining, whatever. Very cool,
100%.
man.
Yeah, man. I'll let you go, but thanks for having me. And
Oh, yeah, thanks for hopping on. Everybody in chat, go give Mike a sub if you haven't already. He's the guy to follow when it comes to SC. No BS Star Citizen news, right? No
I
BS
guess.
guy.
some complaining. Prepare yourselves.
Little complaining. He's not called
I'm
Salty
very-
Mike for no reason.
I'm very passionate about this and mining specifically. So when it's not great, it's going to bother me a little bit more. Where I think if you go to level for something like FPS gameplay, and you would
Or
probably
just general updates on
Yeah.
like, here's a big thing that happened. Enjoy.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you might be a little bit more critical of the FPS mechanics.
Oh, for
where this is
sure.
something I would be more critical about.
No, I mean, Jason's in chat kind of a little bit, but we're always joking about how bad all the Star Citizen FPS players are when they're showing off combat, and they're like, "Look how good the AI are," and we're like, "Okay."
They're out in the open, just blasting.
Yeah, like this is not going to hold up in the modern FPS community. It's got to be more challenging, but they'll get there. I mean, there's no feedback until server meshing, basically, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, Mike. I appreciate it very much, dude.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Have a great one.
You too.
Bye, chat.
Bye-bye. All right, guys. Thanks for hopping on. I have to hop off and do a podcast. Record Level with Me. Patreon members can hop on that too if you're a Patreon member for Level with Me. I'll see you there, Jason. I did see your message in chat. So far, so good with this new stuff. Obviously, Claw's a bit underwhelming. Whole munching is a little bit underwhelming. But it's nice that it's in right now. You can finally completely dematerialize a ship, aside from turrets for some reason, I guess. The turrets will just be there forever. I'm going to hop on at another point and check out some of those other locations on Microtech and Hurston and some of the Arena Commander stuff. Because there's quite a bit of stuff coming in 3.22. It seems like a decently substantial patch, depending on what aspects of the game you're into, but it makes Salvage far more interesting to me. I've been interested in that career profession for a while, so this is a good update to it. Just needs a lot of tweaking and balancing. But thank you guys so much for jumping by. I hope you enjoyed this sort of initial look at 3.22. We'll probably be getting it pretty soon, since this patch seems fairly stable as far as Star Citizen stable goes, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see this patch in the next week or two. Yeah, other than that, thank you guys for dropping by, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.